what's up and welcome back. If you guys are new, welcome. My name is Kendall. Today I'm really excited because I'm going to be reviewing and unboxing the Off-White Jordan 5s in the sale colorway. And first off, I cannot believe I actually won these on the sneakers app. I literally never win anything like really hype on there, especially in Off-White, so I was really surprised that I actually got them just because it always seems like I can never win anything, let alone in my size or an Off-White item. So I was really happy about it this time just because I was lucky enough to purchase them. So if you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So let's get into the video. Also, I did want to mention this is actually my first Off-White sneaker like ever. So for me, this is something really exciting because it's all like so new. And starting off with the box, as you can tell, like as soon as you see this type of box, like with the holes in it, you automatically know that it's something Off-White. So it is different, but it's like exciting because I know there's Off-White in there. And then when you open it, it's actually really cool. Instead of having like tissue paper, it's like this Off-White clear plastic. And it just kind of has like some Off-White branding on there. So it's really kind of cool because you can see right through and you can actually see like the actual sneaker. And obviously it's a little bit different than like a Jordan 1 or something like that. So yeah, it's really cool that it's something different. Okay, so here is the shoe. And at first glance, this is a really nice color. Like I wasn't sure how I was going to feel like seeing it in person. It is that sale color. It's kind of like a buttery cream yellow, I would say. It's not like overly yellow, but it's more of like a subtle yellow color, hence the name sale. And I'm sure most of you know, but this is actually the second colorway to come out in this model. And the first one was the black colorway, which I'm sure a lot of people like better just because of the resale prices. Those are going for more, but you never know like what will happen with these. So I do have to say that it is a pretty nice color like at first glance. Okay, so now moving to the details on this shoe, it does like at first glance look to have a lot of details, and as you can see it has that Off-White zip tag which all of the signature Off-Whites have. So it's on the left shoe right here, and it's kind of a little bit darker than the sale color like around here. I would say it's more orangey, like has more orange tones to it, and that does actually match the lace like holders that are on here. And that is pretty nice because it kind of like ties everything together. So right now there is the sale laces in, and there is actually 3 different laces it comes with. They actually come with a black pair and a red pair as well. So that is a good variety because you can change it out all you want. But I do have to say I do like the sale in there, and I kind of feel like the other ones might work good as well. So it really just depends. Like I'm not sure which one would be my favorite. But as you can see right now, like in here, there is a white piece of paper, and that's just like how the shoe came. I don't want to take it out right now. And then as you move up to the laces up here, there is a lace lock, and that is also the same color as like this zip tag, and then it has a little bit of like a red push on it. And yeah, it just kind of goes all the way through the tongue. And then moving up to the tongue, you have that signature like circle in there, which kind of looks like a little bit strange, but that's like the signature of the Off-Whites. So it is pretty nice, like a detail to it. And I would say the tongue is kind of like a glittery silver. It's not like so much glitter, but there is like a little shine detail to it. And then it has like a red knit like Jumpman. And what's really interesting on this is at the top of the ankle and the tongue, it's like that unfinished foam look. So if you feel it, it just feels like foam. And I don't know, I'm not really sure how I feel about that. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan. I just feel like it kind of feels weird because just like the feel of it doesn't feel like normal. But on the inside as well, like it is that unfinished foam look. I just feel like there needs to be like another piece like on it. It just feels really weird. But honestly, it is pretty like unique, so I guess that's good. And I kind of feel like the theme on this shoe, it kind of has a lot of like unfinished details, especially like on the side here, there is like that nylon material. But if you feel it, it is pretty rigid. And then at the top, like where it is stitched, you actually like can feel it. It kind of feels unfinished as well. So that is pretty different because it has like that more unfinished look. Like it kind of looks like it was all stitched together. and then it just kind of looks like it was left there. But that's just kind of how the look is going for. So on the side here, you can see that number 23. It's just kind of like very subtle, which is really nice, and I do like that detail. And then on the side, you also have those circle details here, and it is a little bit more thinner, the material there, than the rest of the shoe. And then you also have this rubber material here as well. This is like pretty soft, I would say, and yeah, this one feels actually pretty nice. So moving to the midsole, you have this fire red detail, and it's also a black midsole, and then you can also see the gum color from the sole of the shoe. So I do have to say I really like the midsole on this. I feel like it is really cool. It has like that fire red detail, and I would say that the midsole really goes well with the rest of the shoe and all of the colors. I feel like it really brings the shoe together. And then moving on to the front, it's the same like nylon material. And again, like if you feel this like stitching part, it is very rigid. So like I said before, it's kind of like an unfinished look. Well, that's kind of how I describe it, but it's kind of cool and I do like that. And then moving to the other side of the shoe, it has like that off-white writing detail that's pretty common on most of the shoes. And it also has like the circle cutout like before, where this is actually thinner than the rest of it. And I know some of these like holes in it, you can actually like cut them out, but personally I'm not going to do that right now, but I know some people have done that. And then the midsole kind of matches the color coordination on the other side, but it is like more subtle, I would say, because you don't have as much like fire red detail. And then moving down to the sole of the shoe, it's that classic like Jumpman with a gum color and also a gray color here. So it is pretty cool. It's kind of like split up than having just like one solid color on the sole, which is pretty nice. And also I forgot to mention on the tongue, it does have this Air Jordan like stitching in it, and it is like flipped upside down. And then on the heel of the shoe, it has the Nike Air like writing here, and it is like more subtle because it's like underneath the top layer of that nylon material. So overall, I actually am pretty impressed with this shoe. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel, like I said, because I'm not a huge fan of Jordan 5s. And after seeing them in person, I can say that they are really nice. So for sizing for these, I did actually pick these up in a 6.5, which is my true to size. And I have heard that they do run true to size. And for Jordan 5s, that's pretty common, true to size. And I actually didn't try these on just because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them or not, and not because I don't like them. Like, I really like these a lot after seeing them in person, but I really wanted the dark mochas that just dropped before, and I never pay resale for shoes because I just like don't want to do that. But these Jordan 1s I needed so bad, so I ended up paying resale for them, which they are coming in soon, so be on the lookout for that video. Just because I've been spending so much money, I'm not really sure if I'm going to keep them. I'm not selling them right away. If I do, I'm gonna like hold on to them for a couple of months and see if I want to keep them or sell them. But honestly, I usually don't sell my shoes, but just because I paid resale for the dark mochas, I'm kind of like on the fence about it. But yeah, I am kind of sad just because like when I saw them online, I was like, oh, they're okay. But then once I saw them in person, I was like, wow, these are really nice. And just because I'm not a big fan of Jordan 5s, I assumed like I wouldn't like them. But yeah, I really like them after seeing them. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. I probably will end up keeping them. I'm not even sure. Like, the more I keep them here, I probably will just like end up wearing them. But for now, I'm just going to be safe and don't try them on yet. So these do retail for $225, and they are kind of going for a lot like for resale, but the good thing is these aren't going for as much as the black pair. So if you really wanted the black pair and you do like this colorway, this is a good one to go with just because it is like a lot cheaper. But I did just check StockX before, and depending on your size, it's kind of ranging from $400 to $600. Whereas the black pair go as high as $1,000. So honestly, that isn't too bad compared to the black pair, but it does kind of stink because it is a lot, but it's not really as much as the other ones. So yeah, it just depends like if you're willing to pay resale or not. And for me, the dark mochas, I knew that if I didn't get them, I needed to get them for resale, which is crazy because I never actually did that before. So it just depends on if you really want the shoe or not. But yeah, even though I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not, I do have to say I do really like these, and this is a great pair to have. And even if you don't like Jordan 5s, like definitely check it out because I don't like Jordan 5s that much, but I do really like this, and it's just such a classic, especially because it is with off-white. And yeah, like I said, it is a really unique shoe, and yeah, I'm gonna have trouble like deciding if I'm gonna keep it or not. And yeah, even though I say I'm debating, like in 2 months I'll probably be wearing them, so I'll keep them. So it just depends, but yeah, I'm not sure yet, so we'll see in a couple of months. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have picked this one up and what you're thinking about this, or if you're planning on picking it up in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.